Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time that I've never, from games I never played or heard about as a musician myself. I have never heard of this game. It's called Final Fantasy XIV. I am just kidding. I have done a lot of videos for this game and people keep submitting this. I wonder why. This song is called Upon the Rocks, aka Pharaoh's Serious Hard Theme. I don't know. Everything in 14 has like a paragraph as a name. This video is provided by Mega D, the goat. Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of 14 stuff coming because I'm finally getting to my backlog from way back in the day. And yeah, I just heard some 14 recently, and I just feel like it's always gonna be there. Anyways, one weird little thing to add before I start this one. I've seen a lot of people say that this is one of their favorite songs in the entire game. Which is odd because I don't get, this is the only request I have for it. So it's like, I don't know, maybe like a hidden gem among the community. Upon the Rocks, requested by Jack on Patreon, thanks. Is this a dungeon theme or a boss theme? Looks like it's heading towards the ambient route. Oh wow. Wow, that vocal was... I don't know how to feel about this one right now. It's... Oh, does it go back to the intro? No. This is an interesting song. I don't think it's a boss theme. What is that? So it's like... I think that's the intro. Let me listen to that intro again. It sounds amazing like this. Oh, the piano playing the chords. Okay. Well, as everyone knows, I'm very honest in these videos. I just tell you exactly what went through my head. And I wrote down a couple things, but the first thing I'm going to just get outright is I both really like this song and I also didn't. It was weird. It was conflicting with me the whole time. I was like, do I, where is my brain going with this one? First and foremost, the intro, that was fantastic. And it gave me this kind of, ooh, what is that? Like, I can't wait to hear what builds off of this. And then it kind of just abandons it. Yes, the song stays in the same key and it kind of, builds upon it in its own way. But it was more like an intro to then like it was, what's the word I'm thinking of here? I'm thinking of like a book. What is it, like whatever the first page to a book is, not the glossary, it's the whatever it is, I'm drawing a blank. But then it went into like an entirely different book. So it was kind of like this tease of, oh, okay, well I guess we're going here then. So when it started around this part of the song, like once the music came in, I was a little bit like, oh, okay. That's cool, I guess. It actually sounded like a Christmas song for a little bit. I don't know why, but I got that feeling. But then it got cool again. So it kind of sandwiched this feeling because now these like vocals came in and the vocals were amazing. Because one, I don't know what it is. Don't know why, don't ask me, but I can understand it. So I don't know if it was English or not. It was kind of like just really ambient and airy, a lot of reverb. When I can't understand the vocals, it's almost better to me because it's like a different instrument at that time. It's not, well, the thing about vocals for me, on a first reaction, no matter what, if it's video game music or regular music, when vocals come in, my focus now goes there. You know what I mean? Like I'm now paying attention to this. But when it's like something I don't understand or a different language, whatever that is, it's now just another sound. So I'm hearing instead of hi, hello, whatever. So, and then it was kind of like operatic. She had, I don't know who that was. I don't know who the composer is either, but the voice was really, really nice. And I'm not sure if I've heard that before in 14. Maybe she's been in other things. But it sounded really, really good. And then when like the full choir came in with those big drums, the song was really good. Like at that point, like the energy was really high. I don't know. This was a weird song. It was like started off really good, went into a kind of odd, not favorable direction for me. And then it was starting to build up good again. And then it got great with the whole package. And then it kind of went back into this like, I don't know. It was just all over the place. That's the first time, I don't know if just 14 or maybe on the whole channel, where I've both liked and disliked a song at the same time. It was, how do I explain this? The musician's part of me makes it feel like this was put together kind of hastily. Like, they had the intro, and then they're like, well, what do we do with the second part? And the only reason I'm saying that is because 14, I can't even imagine this, by the way. I'm not trying to talk down. But this game has so many songs. Like, more than most people can fathom. Like, they'll write in their whole lifetime. If that. And they're all in one game. So put yourself in that position first. And now, to me, the only way I can imagine tackling that issue would just to be to have like a library of riffs and melodies that are maybe like organized by key signatures or tempos or whatever. And then once I have an idea, I'll just be like, oh, you know what, we'll go good with this one, or this one. Something like that. That's my assumption. If all these songs are individually crafted on their own, that's impressive in its own right. But to me, this felt like it was put together like, I don't know, just not ideally. You guys remember those like children's toys where it's like shapes of like a circle, triangle, rectangle, and you put these little, the corresponding shape into it, that type of thing? I feel like this one, the equivalent to that would be like putting a, like putting the circle piece into like a square hole, or a rectangle into the square one, something like that. I can't explain it besides that. Like it works, I guess, but it gets the job done type of thing. I don't know how else to say that. I'm just being honest. But okay, there's two things I want to add to that. That was just one thought. There's some more I want to talk about. The overall feeling I got for this was really bizarre. And I had a very specific thing in mind, and that's magic. I don't know why. I don't always get like a scenery or vision every time. But this one I got a lot of magic. It felt very mystical, magic, a lot of, I guess a lot of fantasy, I guess. It's the only way I can describe it. I'm not really sure why though. And also unsettling. And that wasn't the music. It was more like the theme of the song gave me this unsettling, what is, I feel like I don't know, I just feel uncomfortable at times. But one thing that I think is now going to plague me from 14 videos is, I think I'm going to think about this all the time now, even though I never used to before. But I specifically wrote down this song, I wrote this, it needs the game sounds. I never really thought about that until a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, maybe, I don't know. I've only heard the music directly. I've never heard a Final Fantasy XIV sound effect in my life. I don't know what the game sounds like at all. I think this song thrives in-game, of course, most do. But specifically this one, I think it would really hit a lot if I started to hear all the little, like even them just like walking down those steps or something, and like the explosions and whatever sounds are going on. I feel like that's when it really kind of takes off. I feel like if I heard this while playing, I would say, hey, this is interesting. But hearing it, just the music by itself, is what I'm getting now, which is, what was that? I don't know. I think that makes sense, right? I can't like everything. I listen to so many songs. There's bound to be something that I just like don't click with, but at the same time, I really did like a lot of the stuff in this song. The vocals were incredible. The choir was incredible. The later drums were incredible. The intro was amazing. I wish the whole song, this is just me, talking, but I wish the intro was just turned into its own song. Like just a loop of that with a beat over it. Then yeah. But the rest of the song, I wouldn't even say it's a 50-50 like dislike. I'd say it was like a 70-30 like and 30 dislike. It happens. But I'm always going to remember that forever now. I'm going to be like, oh, Upon the Rocks, that's the one that, oh yeah, that's that weird one that's pretty good, but also kind of, I don't care at the same time. I just really got teased by that intro, I guess. The intro was great. But that's my feeling. Pharaoh's serious, hard. I don't know if hard relates to the difficulty. Does the song change during difficulties? I don't know anything about 14. I'm sorry. Upon the Rocks. Any other info on here? I also don't know who composed this. I can guess, but there's kind of no point in guessing anymore. Actually, I'm seeing the description here. It says potentially still called Light in the Storm. Light in the Storm. I don't know. regardless. Actually, that makes me curious now. See if anyone has actually requested this song by a different name. Give me a second. I would have changed the name though. I'm literally just looking this up as I'm filming because whatever. Nope. I don't know. Tell me more about the song, of course. 14 fans, I know you will. Let me know how you feel about this song. Let me know if you... Just let me know. Whatever your thoughts are. But, yeah, I'm always going to remember Upon the Rocks as this really cool yet really kind of song at the same time. How weird. You know what that says to me is that 14 has like all bases covered. It has good, bad, weird, odd. It's just, dude, you have so many songs in the game. Like, something's bound to be rough, I guess. But even, I don't know, 70-30, those are good. Those are good numbers. But that's just my honest opinion. Cool song. That intro, though, damn. If you want to make a request to me, you could do you could do the same thing Jack did and request on Patreon or PayPal. Either are totally fine. There is a big wait list, and there is a way to combat that. That is the Platinum tier on Patreon, which I provide. It skips the line, basically. A big thank you to my current supporters, Kevin, Patrick, Shadow Maxim, Vanadel, Callanan, Gardeline, DJ Singletone, Mushamary, Jordan, and Fissy. Also, starting this week, I introduced the random draw, so if you made a request to me through those two outlets, then there's a chance you may randomly get drawn every single time I record. So, hooray, you might not even have to wait at all. Big thank you to my other supporters, and thanks to you for watching. 14 crowd, still here. My name is Jesse, this has been The Auditorium. I hope you have a great day. Peace.